Anything else? Adjustments, we have to approve those? Trying to set a record here in that case.
I'll make a motion, we approve these adjustments. Water leaks.
Largest amount is $111.
That's the insurance shop, isn't it? Or that's
Taylor-
Howard Moore's.
Taylor Moore. Insurance shop, $105.
That's for 3 months. I mean, we kept getting, you know.
And it was our problem?
I think it's finally taken care of now.
Well, this is sewage adjustment.
Yeah.
Okay, the rest of them are $17 and under, 111, 105, and 78 for Brenda
Shaken.
Shapen. Okay, I second that, we approve the adjustments.
Thank you.
Anything else? I have nothing.
Scotty and Doug.
Alright, I'm easy. You are not. What's that? You are not. This is monthly activity report for November.
Oh, you think that tonight?
Just a couple other things. John, I talked to you earlier in the week, and I realize this will all be tabled till next year. But eventually we're gonna have to move that squad car from this garage. So on the north side of the building we're at now, we would like to see if we can't, shouldn't really cost much, get like a 1-bay garage, but long enough so we can have the extra storage in there. And eventually side as well, side of the building and that. You know, I don't really care if it's vinyl or metal or, you know, whatever.
Kind of lean-to or
Yes,
a building off of that.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I mean, it doesn't have to be heated or anything. That we could be centrally located, not have these remote locations for different things.
You did mention a little bigger for storage.
Yes,
As well as for a
Yes,
car.
that one's gonna have longer, so we can definitely fit the car, and then we can gate off in there for storage, such as bicycles and that kind of thing.
Bicycles.
Yes, sir. So we would like to do that, and I realize once we figure out where we are,
Right.
then we can do that, but I was fair to bring it up. Also, on Steve's car, he brought it up once before, about 4 or 5 months ago. Of course, we weren't in the winter then. He's got a problem with his heat distributor flat. Basically, his front windshield doesn't defrost. He did get an estimate, a little bit about $1,300, because the entire dash has removed in order to fix that. I believe he got the estimate from Smokey, don't quote me. But he did want me to make sure I mentioned of it, to know what the intention was, or
I'd like to see another couple estimates
simple.
for that, for just the defroster not blowing up right after you, just a control valve separates it.
Right. Other than that, I don't have anything. Unless you have anything from me.
How much money you got in the repair fund for that?
I have no idea. Yeah, no idea. I did speak with Mr. Robbins, referenced the code enforcement. He should be good to go in January. He has already been sworn in. We have acquired or placed an order for a uniform of some type for him. The car will be changed Tuesday, and he should be good to go. And he has read along me, so he knows exactly where it lies and what the intention is and what the code is. So
Good.
so let's try to do that.
Thank you.
All right.
Doug,
We're about done, ain't we?
Yeah.
might want to come over here and we can see you a little better. Look right in your eyes and tell you no.
Take my glasses off. We, of course, everybody I'm sure in town knows, we flushed hydrants over the past few days. Flushed them a little longer, a little harder this time to try and knock as much loose, and from what everybody around town was telling me, we knocked a lot loose. I believe it's all cleared up. I haven't had any calls. I don't know if you've had any in the last few days, Beth.
No, I haven't.
I called last week.
Did you? Did it clear
Actually,
up?
I think that
Didn't eat oatmeal because my water is all brown. Beth told me it was safe. I said, I don't care.
It's just not very appealing, is it?
Or care, Beth.
also,
Maybe 3 people come in and get the stuff, that's about it.
yeah,
Yeah, she.
I took some down to South Garden too. We had hackers come in, we drained down the media filter out the water plant and inspected it. It was in surprisingly good shape. Usually it has to be replaced every 10 years or so, and that's about what it's been. But the media in there was nice and clean. There's a little bit of iron buildup on top of the cells. They said you can have a company come in and vacuum with a vacuum truck and clean that up, but I think we can do it ourselves. And there's also a 6-inch valve out there that needs replaced, rebuilt or replaced. And it'd be about $2,500 to $3,000 to redo this valve, but it needs to be done because it's part of, everything has to be duplicated. If one pump or valve goes down, you still have the other one to provide water.
To rebuild, is that what you said?
Rebuild or replace. I think they might be able to use this existing casing. Brent's truck, I talked to a couple different people. We're not really sure where that antifreeze is leaking from or what's causing it, so really couldn't get an estimate from them because they don't know till they get it apart. We took it to Wagler's. They're gonna take it apart and let us know what's involved and what it will cost before they work on it. That's pretty well it.
Okay.
Other than $1,200 to $1,500 to install one of them pumps up there.
Well, stay on top of that.
Do we need to, that valve you need replaced out there?
Yeah.
Who's that from?
Reynolds,
Who one does all of them out there?
they've done quite, they've done the last one, they've done workforce on and off, for several years.
So does that need to be done right away? If you need
Yeah,
approval right
sooner the
away?
better, yeah, I'm sure Carla would want it done like yesterday. if she
I'll make a
could.
motion, we approve that, get that valve fixed out there.
Yeah, I second that, and I think that's unanimous.
Thanks.
Alrighty.
Can you rent one of those pumps, like you were talking about, so it's a temporary fix?
All for her up there?
Just rent it,
I
to see
don't know.
if it's gonna work or not.
It would
Well,
work.
the thing about it, it's not gonna fix the fire hydrant problem that she's worried about her house burning down.
No.
I mean, I wanna find out the problem why we ain't got no pressure at the hydrant.
It would work. Roger Callahan, he put just a, more or less a shallow well type setup in there with a bladder tank, and it fixed his problem. When he was building out there, they were trying to, he told me, do concrete work and mixed mortar and stuff, and he realized right then he was gonna have to have a booster, and he talked with Frank Dixon, who put one on. But no, the problems with the pressure in the line, I mean, it would help, like you say, it would help her for a few, till we get something figured out. But I think once they give us an answer, it's probably gonna be some type of a booster station on the line, and that may be several months getting that done.
Well, and that's Beth, I mean, if you're gonna call her, keep her informed, I think that's what we need to let her know. If we go with this booster pump, where's it gonna be located? Is it gonna be in the house somewhere? Is it gonna be outside in a little pump house? If they fail to turn the heat lamp on, who's gonna be responsible for freezes? You know, like Teresa, there's a lot of legality right there on that if we do that. I mean, we're trying to help fix the problem, but I don't wanna have to go up there and babysit it and take care of all the responsibility after we give it to them. And
Doug, if that's what he comes back and suggests, why don't you ask him, look, we don't wanna wait 8 months till we get funding and get it constructed and all that stuff. What can we do in the interim? What is the best interim remedial
Yeah.
situation that would not be permanent? Is it a rental? Is it, what would fix it for her temporarily just at that house until, as a stopgap until we can get that done? See what Brian said, does that make sense?
yeah,
He's gotta have some idea, and if it's
Yeah.
purchase an external and put it, maybe not put it on her.
You know, if we were in the summer months, we could probably easily do something temporary outside of her house, run it, but with the weather the way it is, we couldn't do it right
Well,
now.
that's what I'm wondering, if he says, yeah, you can put a booster, does it have to be on her property? Can it be farther off the line on our property somewhere, or that we can
Well,
far?
to do it on our part of it, it'd be on our right of way, our easement, we would have to dig down and put something in the ground, some type of
And keep it
pit
on?
that would be heated, or low enough it wouldn't freeze.
You got some concrete things over there, don't you? Sewer light?